Can you tell us what this incredibly beautifully rendered and very thoughtful artwork is fundamentally about, and what were some of the most important issues and ideas that you wanted to address through making it?
When I was in the National Gallery of Australia in Canberra 6 years ago, I saw Les Sauvages de la Mer Pacifique. It was on show. I travelled to that gallery because I wanted to see the Bill Viola exhibition, and as a person that's really interested in media work, the combination of seeing Bill Viola, his large projections, and then being taken into another room to see this beautiful but strange object called this wallpaper, and then being told that these were Pacific people, I was completely gobsmacked because I couldn't see anything that I recognised. And I came across the catalogue that Vivienne Webb had written, and I suddenly thought, what an amazing idea to bring a wallpaper back to life.
I'd really love you to address the title of the work, because particularly if you haven't seen the work at this point, it might slide past and you might wonder, in pursuit of Venus, and then in parentheses, infected.
I was looking at Captain Cook's journals, and he had naval orders to record the transit of Venus in Tahiti. And so, of course, that's a very obvious reference to that. But at the time, it was a very romanticised notion of him and many other scientists around the world. And it was also a moment when empire was looking at how to set latitude and therefore be able to navigate around the whole of the globe, and opening up the globe to an imperial moment of moving resources around. And we know what these things have come to mean in the fuller sense of time. Infected, it talks about pathogens. Of course, different peoples meeting each other for the first time. There were some devastating effects of peoples moving around from different lands. Once humans have made an encounter and met each other, history has changed forever. So it's that kind of moment where everything changes and shifts, and it's that hybridization of knowledge. And then it becomes about how do you understand what it is that you're looking at. So I'm really interested in that notion of where is the audience, and where do you stand, and how do you feel when you're watching this material unfold before your eyes.
And indeed, you've talked about it being 65 vignettes, 65 different small personal stories that are recounts or reimaginations of things from Cook's books, but also from a whole lot of other stories. I was telling people that in watching it with Ruth, I was running up to one area and then coming back, walking with the work backwards, and then walking with the work towards the right again as it slowly pans. And you've told me that even filmmakers didn't know how you possibly had done that.
It's a great leveller of just trying to negotiate your way and trying to understand humanity in its myriad forms. It's such a great educational tool because it does bring history to life, and I think that's the great value of it. Well, we haven't done a blessing of the work, but I thought what is important for me and in my culture is to raise something with a song. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me.
I think that it's an incredibly special work. It's incredibly special to have Lisa join us tonight. It wouldn't have been the same were it Maud and I talking, and particularly with me singing. It's just been great to have you here. We're so glad that you could make the trip across from Auckland. And I hope that all of you will now very generously join me in thanking Lisa Reihana.